6 months ago, I uploaded a video titled Strangest Websites You Have Never Visited. I opened that video by talking about a website called ThisIsNotACult.xyz. Now, it was a real mystery to some people. In my comments, people speculated if the corpse shown was real or not, and they also speculated on what the song was that was playing, if it was reversed or not. But I think that we might have gotten an answer to this mystery. Let's take a look at it. This information comes from a Reddit post that I came across titled with ThisIsNotACult.xyz, a creepy website that was a popular point of discussion a few months ago. Seems like it was a viral marketing after all. I'm going to paraphrase here, so if you want to read the entire post, you can pause. But the person basically goes on to say that they went and saw a screening of a movie that they didn't know what it would be. It turns out that this movie was Bring Her Back, and that it shows the opening titles, and there's a creepy, wriggling fetus creature and a grainy filter, and then there was the text ThisIsNotACult.xyz that popped up on the screen. Now, I haven't had any time to see Bring Her Back, and the only way to see it is in theaters right now. Although I do want to see the movie, I haven't been able to, so I can't verify whether that is actually how this movie opens up, unless I ask somebody else who's seen the movie. So while this is speculation, a part of me wants to believe that this actually is true. If we look at the history of the directors that made Bring Her Back, they've also made a movie called Talk to Me. And to connect those two worlds together, in the real world, they started basically an ARG. It's not even really an ARG, it's actually just like a website you can go to that the characters in the movies use. That way you're more connected to the storyline. So I don't think it's out of the question that ThisIsNotACult.xyz could be made by them, if that's actually in the opening scene of the movie. I'll have to wait to see myself. When you click on the website that's made by these directors, it immediately sends flags to my brain that tells me this is going to be something creepy. And when we click on it, we don't get disappointed. The landing page looks really genuine. Clicking around the stuff, it seems very well thought out when they made it. And they even made these little videos that are pretty fun to watch. The craziest part about this website is that it's extremely hard to figure out that it's connected to Bring Her Back and Talk to Me. People have done it, but it is really hard to figure that out. Also, the directors came out and admitted it when people figured it out. In my eyes, it doesn't seem that far-fetched that the directors would make ThisIsNotACult.xyz for the movie Bring Her Back. And I don't think that they would even use it as a viral marketing scheme or anything like that, because the ARG that I just showed you took people a long time to figure out, and they had a hard time admitting that it was actually their website. They didn't even call it an ARG or a marketing scheme. They literally called it a piece of the lore of the movie. So maybe they're doing the same thing with the other website. I guess that's not a definitive answer, but I think it's a little bit closer. Anybody in the comments, let me know if you've watched Bring Her Back and tell me if that person's lying about that scene. A while back, I made a video about a woman named Blanche Karine. I believe she was a retired nurse, but I'm not actually sure. Anyways, that video covers how she thought she was being stalked by Theo James. There were a lot of speculations in my comments, most people saying that it was just somebody with some dark, edgy humor. However, I had a hard time finding where the pictures originated. That was until I had somebody reach out and tell me exactly who this person was. Yeah. A viewer reached out to me stating that when they watched my video, the face looked super familiar. Then they recalled that they found this person on TikTok, also Facebook and Insta, and gave me the names of all these accounts. I won't be showing those here because I don't want anybody to harass this real lady. But as it would turn out, yes, this lady is right here on TikTok. Also, her Facebook page has a bunch of photos that are weirdly positioned and a lot of the same ones. And on TikTok, she has multiple posts talking about how somebody has used her images and has caused infringement on her. Now, I won't give too many details about her because I don't want anybody to know who she actually is. She's already got enough harassment from this other channel. Also, that channel has been deleted, so obviously TikTok took action against whoever was doing that. What I find kind of strange is how the viewer of mine actually recognized her face. What are the odds? That video doesn't have that many views, only a couple thousand. Something that I speculated was that the creator of the Blanche Karine profile actually watched my video and reached out with her information. However, I don't know why they would give me her actual information. That doesn't make any sense, and it doesn't further their plot line for their stupid horror story. Also, I verified that her Facebook, as weird as it is actually just an old lady, because she definitely posts stuff that you would see your grandparents posting. I don't know what the point of that Blanche Karine profile was, because it wasn't that popular, and now it's deleted. I don't know, but it sure is strange still, even knowing that answer. So I'm assuming you guys remember my cute cat AI video. It's where a lot of my subscribers came from, and it's definitely the highest viewed video on my channel. I'll tell you what, nothing has happened since that video. I thought it would make a bigger deal about it. Many of large creators made videos about cute cat AI stuff, and, well, YouTube does take the channels down eventually, but AI is on a rampage, so I don't think that there's any way that that stuff will ever be removed. The original channels that I talked about in my video all have been removed, including the child abuse channels that I spoke about at the end. But these things are too big of trends, and I don't think that YouTube can keep up. So, while I wish that all of that stuff had been deleted, most of it still remains. And I'm pretty sure the cute cat AI stuff is just by the same creators over and over again. They just create new channels indefinitely. AI is going to kill our planet. I don't have anything to say more on the cute cat AI stuff, and the only reason I'm including it here is because I constantly have people commenting and asking more updates about that. So that's the only update that I have, and I figured I'd put it in a video instead of on a post somewhere else so that you guys would actually hear it from me. I don't want to talk about that stuff anymore, and it hasn't been solved. So that's it. That's the update on the cute cat AI stuff. 4 very disturbing YouTube channels is one of my first videos, and man, did it explode. I mean, it's not like it has a million views or anything, but for a creator that only had 2 other videos, getting 13K at the time on this video was shocking. And I think that the most interesting part about that video was when I talked about the Hello Kids show, which I used in the thumbnail as well, and I think that's why this video got so many views. Well, I went and checked up on the Hello Kids show because I thought they probably had some updates at this point. And let me tell you, they are making some of the best content in the internet horror space to this date, and they are still underrated. So please check this channel out if you get a chance. This isn't really like a mystery or an update. They're making straight up internet horror, but it is well made. Here, I'll give you guys a couple examples here. They just have some of the most creative angles for camera shots and creepy decorations, and they do so much work to dress up in costumes. I'm not sure if it's one guy or if it's multiple people. I like to believe it's one guy because the other costumes usually aren't on screen with him, but man, do they do a good job at acting, and just seems like they really enjoy making horror, especially for how underrated it is. I think eventually this channel will blow up and they will break YouTube, but please check them out. They are so sick, and some of their newer videos are really, really fun to watch. So that's the update on that channel. On my video where I talk about the Hello Kids show, that's pretty much all the comments. Like, to be honest, more people asked, are you going to cover them again? Are you going to cover them again? And all I have to say is go check them out. There's nothing more to cover. I kind of talked about the things that made it creepy and whatever, so now it's up to you guys to go watch them and give them love and support. So alright guys, I gotta be honest with you. I can't handle YouTube anymore. I gotta quit. No, I'm just kidding. The reason that I am releasing this video is because, well, a lot of people ask for updates in my comments. And so I figured, hey, I would update the things that I know about, and then I would come here and I would also update you guys about what's going on with my channel. Thank you so much for 10K subscribers. That's incredible. But I have to say, at the moment, I'm going to take probably about a 3-week, maybe a month break from posting videos. My wife is going to deliver our baby any day now, any minute now. I didn't even know if I was going to be able to have time to make a video because I've been just setting things up and getting ready for the new baby. So this will be my second child, so we're a little less nervous, but the baby could come literally any minute. So hopefully I get this video out, update you guys. If anybody actually cares that I'm going to be gone, then that's why I'm gone. It's not because I'm quitting YouTube. I'm going to take a break, spend my time with my family, and then we'll come back to YouTube. And if you guys are really desperate for some videos in the next 4 weeks or so, then you can watch some of my older videos. Give me some of that rewatch time, you know? Anyway, so yeah, probably about a 3 or 4 week break. Thank you guys so much for watching. It's been an honor. I'm not quitting YouTube. Thanks for 10K. See ya.